I was a forward observer, 13 Fox.
I worked in Operation Iraqi Freedom and Operation Enduring Freedom.
I served from July of 2002 to July 2012.
My MOS was 11 Bravo 1 Victor Airborne Ranger.
I would call in indirect artillery fire to protect the infantry.
I traveled all over the Middle East, Afghanistan, Iraq, and other countries.
I was stationed over in Afghanistan in January of 02, Iraq in March of 2003.
I was an 88 hotel cargo handler operating a forklift.
I worked on helicopter engines.
I was a missile technician aboard the Ohio-class submarines.
I actually graduated college prior to going in the service.
I was in the Navy for 5.5 years.
I served on board the USS Constellation CV-64.
Saw a lot of horrifying events.
Got out and, worked various jobs. I'm in sales right now.
When I got out, it was, because of my lack of job skills, couldn't find a job.
I came back here and I found myself no money, no job, and I had nothing.
What caused me to be here, me and my wife going through a divorce, so that kind of put me out on the streets.
Started working out there at Boeing, Cecil Field.
I wasn't a tradesman really in anything.
Unfortunately, I didn't have the skills that they required at that point in time under the apprenticeship program, and they let me go.
I tried to go back as a civilian, as a nurse, and I have a chronic post-traumatic stress disorder and traumatic brain injury, and because as a result of that, I lost my family.
And I couldn't find a job. I got kicked out of where I was living at.
I guess really most of what I did in Navy really didn't translate at all to the civilian side.
I wasn't really trained to do a whole lot in civilian life.
Got out of the Navy, I thought I had everything together, ready to go to school, but times kind of turned tough, so ended up losing a lot of my stuff and housing and everything.
I was homeless for about 5 months.
I was sleeping out of my car. It was actually like right before Christmas time, so that coupled with the time of year it was not a real pleasant experience, mind you. I
was homeless for probably about a year and a half, so yeah, it was pretty tough.
I didn't have no place to live. Like I say, I was homeless.
It was pretty awful because you never really know what's around the corner when you have to move or food, shower, anything.
It's been a real humbling experience. Prior to that, me and my wife had a house on the beaches side of town.
Living in my truck.
I was out on the streets or usually slept in an abandoned building.
It wasn't nothing nice. Cold nights, people always coming by, hitting the truck. Couldn't really move it because I couldn't afford gas for it.
I stayed with a group of other people just for safety reasons. So, if it was, if the weather was bad outside, we had to sit out, we had to deal with the weather because there really wasn't a whole lot of places we could go to get inside.
Like foreclosed houses or something, things like that, because there wasn't anywhere else to go. And it got pretty cold.
With some of the people out in the streets too, they really didn't care who you were, what you did, or anything like that. If you had something they wanted, and they'd just take it.
Health-wise, it kind of tears you up too, because you can't really take care of yourself right. It messes your head up pretty bad. It makes you feel like you're a lot less of a person.
They paid for me and helped me get to the class to get my certificate for state security guard, and they're helping me get the actual license too, so I can be a security guard.
Time for me because unfortunately, once you end up being homeless, it's not a good feeling once it first kicks in on you.
There's not a whole lot of job programs that I know of through the VA itself. I've already had a couple of job interviews, so hopefully here soon I'll actually have me a job.
Before I came here, I wasn't going nowhere. I didn't know where I was going to get my next meal.
The center has helped us find me some stability with all the things I'm dealing with. They're wonderful that they've guided me and helping me with my medical issues and a lot of other things that are surrounding from my service overseas, and helping me sending me in the right direction to get back to living a life instead of just trying to survive.
My one goal was to get my own job, to get my own place, and rebuild my life.
And now I'm in transitional housing through the center.
I knew that I was capable. I just didn't have all the tools at my disposal.
It's created a lot of stability for me, and it's kind of helped me to establish myself once again, you know, financially, save some money, and, you know, give me the resources to hopefully, you know, get back up on my feet and get out of here.
I'm going to be graduating college before too long.
I got a place. I have a car now. I am actually getting ready to be married.
It's a lot more optimistic than it was before.
And I owe it all to the center.
The center has helped me keep my family unit together.
I am leaving here in August to join the Wounded Warrior Project's track program.
I would have been out on these streets and homeless.
Probably dead, honestly. I don't think I'd be in any kind of good health, especially, and miserable.
Well, right now I know I'd probably be still sleeping in abandoned buildings, and it would definitely be a lot longer and harder process to get a job.
This going to actually help more vets to get out of being homeless and have a chance to actually be productive and as far as in the life, and also have a better life too, to have more joy and peace and be able to pass it on forward.
They put me in touch with many different resources to assist me, to give me some form of hope.
It has given me so much hope.
Coming here has actually helped me have a brighter outlook on the future.
While we're being here, I've actually gained back a good portion of hope, you know, because hope is something that all mankind needs.
It's definitely made my outlook on the future a lot brighter.
There is hope.